Hello, 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 and welcome back to another food video. Today we are going to be trying Korean food. So I'm now at Masigo, which is on Chapel Market on Angel in Islington. So that's on the Northern Line and it's very close to King's Cross, about a 20-minute walk. Now I think this restaurant has opened up for about a year, just over a year, and I've been here probably like 4 times so far, and I've always loved the food here, and I've been meaning to make a video here for a long time, so I thought today is the day that I'll order all of my favourite things and show you. So I've ordered a little bit of a feast and all of my classic favourites. So we've got the black bean noodles, which is jajangmyeon, and the spicy Korean fried chicken, which is called yangnyeom-chikin. Also the kimchi pancake, which is kimchi-jjigae. My Korean is very bad. And also, what else did I order? What's the 4th thing I ordered? Oh, and then a soondubu, which is the tofu spicy stew. So I'm going to run you through that. They've also got a lunch menu here as well, where you can get the main dishes at slightly reduced price during lunch hours. So if you are around the area, maybe worth checking out. But I'm excited, I'm hungry, I've only eaten a banana so far, so I'm ready to chow down. When I went to Seoul, there's an assortment of side dishes. But this one is a little bit different. This one's got lettuce and red onion to go with the side of your mains. And there's a lot of different teas as well, so I've gone for a corn tea, which is served in a teapot, and also Korean. They're also known for ginseng, so I've also got a ginseng tea, which is very good for your health. The teas are all about $2.50 to $3.50 depending on what you order, but you can also get green tea, you can get aloe vera, plum tea, barley tea, all the tea. Tea for days. Yay, got more food. First up, we have some kimchi pancake. It's made with a batter of wheat flour, rice flour, and different toppings. It's so good, and it comes with this little dipping sauce, which is kind of like a lighter soy sauce almost. But the batter is crispy, it's thin, and it's just such a good snack, especially with beer. I feel like this would be so good with beer or soju, or corn tea. Let me pick up a chicken while I talk so I can look at it whilst talking to you about it. Look at this, so beautiful. It's decorated with sesame seeds. So the difference between Korean fried chicken and the American fried chicken is that Korean fried chicken is typically fried twice, which then means the skin is crispier and it's also less greasy. The difference between that is also, you know, sometimes with American fried chicken there are little drier pieces that kind of crumble off. With this one, because it's marinated with spices and sugar and salt before frying, it then results in a more gelatinous kind of texture with the skin. It's a lot sweeter, a little bit of a kick, and it's got the fragrance of the sesame seeds over the top as well. I really love this dish all the time. Like, it's my kind of favourite kind of fried chicken because it doesn't feel as heavy. Maybe it's to do with the spices because it is sweet and sour and spicy, but it's so good. I'm going to bite into it and show you. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's got a very thin batter, but it's just a lot softer. It's not as dry inside as if you would traditionally associate fried chicken with. This would be the perfect thing to eat with soju or beer. Like when we were in Seoul, I remember having Korean fried chicken and beer, and it was so good. Had such a good time. Dang, I miss Korea. And now it's time for the soondubu-jjigae. It's a thicker texture than soup, and you can have lots of different things inside, but today I've gone for a tofu one. So it's spicy, it's got tofu, it's got pork, seafood, kimchi, and an egg, I think, in the middle. Is that an egg? Maybe that's an egg. But it also comes with a bowl of steamed rice. Nice. It's got some egg yolk in it. The egg yolk will then add a little bit of creaminess and texture, and it makes it a lot more silky smooth, which is so good, especially with tofu. But look at it. So good with rice. So you can have 4 different bases with it. You can either have gochujang, which is the chili paste. You can have a soy sauce base. You can have a fermented soybean paste, or a paste that's made out of fermented shrimp, I believe, depending on what ingredients you use. Kind of dramatically changes the flavour up a lot. But I love it with gochujang because I love chili food. I love that whole sweet and sour, spicy kick, which is why I really love Korean food, because at the same time, even though it's packed full of flavour, it still never feels like it's super heavy and you're not waddling outside like clutching a food baby crying for help. It's just like really comforting without all of the drama that comes with it afterwards. I would probably just come here and have this, to be honest, for lunch, and also everything else. But so good. And the thing is, I can't really hold Korean chopsticks as well as Chinese chopsticks. This is thicker than the one we've seen in Korea. Sometimes it's like really, really just thin. And it's hard to have the grip, but this one is easier to hold, so I can do it. But apparently my chopstick skills aren't very good. But yeah, so good. I just love tofu and rice together so much. I just love anything with like a soupy, brothy base. I just love the textures of it all. Time for my fave. This is jajangmyeon, and it is noodles with black bean sauce. So it's a Chinese Korean dish that's thought to originate from 1904 when I think immigrants from China, northern parts of China, came over to Korea. It's based off the Chinese noodle dish jajangmyeon, with obviously some Korean variation for the local palate, but it's typically made with black beans, soy sauce and or oyster sauce, and you can have different meats. Typically it's pork, but you can also have it with beef. Apparently it's also the most ordered fast food in Korea because it has the element of like the instant noodles, and I think you can actually buy this in instant noodle form, which I might try for a future mukbang, because it's so good to eat on the go, because it's not overly savoury, it's not super duper salty, but it has a lot more flavour and it's different to, you know, other spicy, sweet spicy noodles. The only thing I would say is I wish it was served with the yellow pickled radish that you normally get on the side, because it's really good because you've got the crunchiness and the noodles, and it's a really good combo. That was delicious, so good, so happy, and that's the end of my Korean video. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give a big thumbs up so I know for feedback, and it'll help share the video to other like-minded people who are also trying to see the best Korean food in London. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to the channel for more food, travel and lifestyle videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!